Hey, what's up? This is Mark here, Madison Cork Dork. I'm going live to let you know that I bought a whole bunch of sparkling wines this month at World Market, which is where I work. Every month, Courtney's kind enough to give me $50 in the budget to purchase wines, and because December 31st is coming up, I figured that I would purchase a bunch of sparkling wine. So, that all being said, here is Veuve de Vernay. It's ice from France, actually the Jura region, which is just a little bit east of the Rhone River Valley region of wine. This one it doesn't specifically say which grapes are being used. It says, I want to say demi-sec, which is going to be translates to semi-dry. So definitely looking forward to this one. We also have. Oh, by the way, that's also a Cremant. It is not Champagne. Champagne is only a specific region in France. It is primarily, Champagne is primarily a blend of Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Meunier or something like that. I totally cannot pronounce that, the last one. But basically, Champagne only comes from the Champagne region, no other region whatsoever. If it's outside of that, it's Cremant. Cremant. Okay, so next up I have another wine from France. This is Francois Mouton. This one is a Brut and is a Blanc de Blanc. Blanc de Blanc translates, of course, to white on white. Well, not of course, but of course. So white on white. This one, the primary grape used is Chardonnay. I do not recall specifically where this one comes from. Let's see, does it say anything other than France? Of course not. So, again, not Champagne. If it was Champagne, it would say so on the bottle, but because it is not, it is a Cremant, and I really wish I would have known from where. Okay, next up, we have Just Peachy, which is a sparkling Erin Moscato, so this one's going to be sweet. Now, regarding a sparkling wine, I mean, this one's not exactly like a Cremant or anything like that. It's just the way that they had carbonated Moscato grapes. And from what I understand from my customers, this tastes, well, just like a peach. Who knew? With a bottle called Just Peachy. So I'm looking forward to that. It's actually the lower price of the ones that I had purchased. And then a wine that people really need to look into. I think they really need to give it a lot of chance. So this one is called a Brachetto, and Brachetto comes from Italy, a particular region. In fact, if you want to get even more specific for a good quality Brachetto, there's Brachetto di Acqui, which Acqui is a particular town in Italy. So this is Ciambella Sparkling Red. Bracchettos are sparkling red wines. Well, yeah, the grape is red as well. It's what does it say? It's a DOC wine. How to pronounce that? Denominazione di Origine Controlla. So DOC is like one of the few classifications that Italy has for their wines. It's kind of like I don't want to rank them as best or second best, but for common wines that are bought, this is probably like the second best one that you can buy. The DOCG is like even much more original geographic area that the grape is grown. One of the most common DOCG sparkling wines that there is out there is La Marca. I'm sure you've seen that blue label out there somewhere. It's pretty easy to find. So one of the fun things about working at World Market and also purchasing wine at World Market is primarily that if you purchase 4 bottles, you save 20%, which is really awesome considering like a lot of places you have to like buy 6 and you only save like 10%, which is ridiculous because you really don't need 6 bottles of wine at a crack. I mean, I know I sure as heck don't. I'm not going to host that many parties, and if I do, well, people start to talk. Anyway, thank you for watching Madison Cork Dork talking about sparkling wines. And if you have a world market nearby, I suggest checking these out. Maybe start drinking with my wife and I as we do some pairings throughout the weeks to come. Um, this will all disappear before December is out, so I'm actually quite looking for it. I don't know why, but I'm totally okay. I do know why I'm totally looking forward to this. I, like everyone else, can be influenced by the label, but in my defense, I have no defense. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a fantastic rest of whatever you're doing. And I'll check you later.